Yeah, Tim did.
Okay,
actually. But it was just like, we didn't realize that the venue was 2 hours away from the airport. So at that point, we were like, do we buy a $140 Uber or do we get a car rental? So, because Timotry is over the age of, I think, 25.
Yeah, it's 25.
Over the age of 25, which is dumb. We were able to get a graceful rental with the pretzels that they gave us for showing up to Philadelphia, or to Pennsylvania, if you will.
We got doubles now.
So these two teams, both...
Oh my god. Birdman just got turbo gimped.
Both these teams are the ones that beat one of the higher seeds, American Bowser and Deku's. Awestin Oracle went to Game 3 against them, and I think the same was for Birdman and Shokio.
Do you happen to know if Birdman do you know if Birdman played Wolf against them or DDD?
I think it was DDD, most definitely, because it was to counterpick the Bowser.
Bowser, yeah. DDD destroys Bowser, and I mean, Wolf does well against him, but it's hard.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in doubles, because you can't really do the whip punish stuff as well, and can't do the grab game stuff as well either. It's harder to grab in doubles with the teammate there protecting you.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a very interesting dynamic that Oracle and Awestin both have. Being pretty close friends, the doubles teams have varied. I've seen them play Ness Bowser. I've seen them play Ness.
Can you rotate that mic in just a little bit? I know it's
It's gonna,
but
so they've been playing Ness Bowser. They've been playing Ness Kirby. I think they played Ness Luigi earlier. I could definitely be wrong on that last one, but
I've seen Oracle play all those characters, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. It's such a weird dynamic in which they hold. I think just big fans of either being grounded or just being an annoying floaty. And that's pretty much how they took out Deku's American Bowser, just bullying with the very eccentric playstyle of Oracle's Kirby. Sadly,
oh my goodness, Birdman.
Yeah, they're definitely running away with this. Oh.
I wonder if he's trying Wolf purely for fun, or if because he thinks it's a better team's character, maybe for when DDD isn't the best option.
I would assume so. That's the overall dynamic. He wants to be more survivable than what we would see from Falco. But the punish game in neutral not going to be the strongest from Birdman with this said character. The only thing going for him is that survivability on the team comp. I think synergistically wise, it's not going to be the strongest either when comparing with Shokio's feats. Going to add a few abnormalities when coming to like added slower projectiles, going to mess up things like timing, especially for angles that certain moves send. Going to be hard to cooperate off of.
Yeah, definitely messes up all the dynamics when you switch to a different character. And the lasers are used differently as well. You know,
exactly.
His lasers are used to like approach and be oppressive, whereas Falco can kind of like save his teammate.
Yeah.
Wolf can't really save his teammate. The lasers don't go far fast enough.
Yeah, there are a lot of purposes just immediately left just because of the change in speed from the gun.
I don't know exactly how good I think Wolf is in doubles. I mean, Switch does well, but that's because Switch is a really good player. And IaB does pretty well with Sugidai, Game & Watch from NorCal.
Oh, yeah,
But other than that, I don't really think Filthy Casual does that well in doubles, and there's not really any other Wolves.
Yeah.
It seems on paper in my head that Wolf is just kind of like a mediocre doubles character, because he can't utilize the strengths of the character, like his grab game and his laser as well.
I would have to say he's like still slightly above normal when like crediting things like frame data and whatnot.
Yeah, he still has amazing frame data, great recovery.
But I definitely understand like grab game, which is super essential. Things like Shine not going to be that great off of when comparing like the conversions afterwards. It's
I guess mediocre was the wrong word. I should have said you have to play him very differently to yield the same results.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because if you try to play him the same way, that just doesn't work in doubles for the strength of the character. Olimar, interesting.
Every time, and it's not because of Shokio, but every time I see Shokio change characters, I feel like he's just given up. That's just how I feel about how he interacts in tournament. This could be, but Shokio definitely a big believer in his Olimar skills.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think he's trying to go for a change of pace to make for try to make a better team. But I think with Birdman testing out Wolf, he should stick with ZSS and they should kind of grind it out.
Yeah.
And if they don't want to grind it out, then I think Birdman should be the one to switch, because Birdman's obviously the one not playing his, true main.
Exactly. I think the roles for the doubles team between Oracle and Awestin is definitely figured out. It looks like that Austin is definitely going to be the one playing on point, going to be the full aggressor for combos, and then Oracle definitely standing by, holding things like neutral B just to delay, get maybe some pretty tricky kills. He basically chewed at Captain Birdman earlier in game 1.
Good recovery by Birdman.
Yeah.
I was like, off stage against Kirby, see ya. But he made it back.
Yeah, with multi-jump characters, it's definitely a big, big problem. Going for the down air Meteor.
Got brain blasted.
Yeah. Pivot forward smash. Not going to be able to kill. Yeah, Birdman definitely inching. This could be a change into the 2v1 scenario, but just having Shokio deal with his own problems.
Without thinking about it too hard, Ness is probably one of the characters whose recovery gets buffed the most in doubles, because it's not very good in singles, because you can just like hold ledge and hit them, like rinse and repeat. It's really hard to hold ledge and rinse and repeat in doubles.
It's because in doubles, you just get away with a lot. The same opportunities don't appear for singles. It's not concentrated in a vacuum. There's a lot more chaos, entropy, if you will, that allows for, like you said, no normal rinse and repeat. You can't just keep dropping off from ledge and back airing, because your teammate is going to be there.
Yeah.
If cognizant enough.
Yeah. And I mean, there's obviously some times where your teammate will protect you while you're doing the rinse and repeat. It's just harder, because you have to execute the rinse and repeat, and then your teammate also has to execute boxing another person out.
Every scenario is a lot more subjective than what it normally is in singles and doubles, because there are so many. You can arguably ask more what-if questions during doubles than you can in singles, which is one of the reasons why a lot of players enjoy it more.
Yeah.
Because everyone...
Oh my god, he tried to hit him with the purple.
Yeah.
While Birdman grabbed him, but it just missed. His purple has such bad range.
Monique, not that thick.
She hits you like she's thick.
Yeah.
You got to be real close to her. She's not very fast.
Yeah, it's that faux thickness.
She doesn't have much reach. She's got the purple on him.
Ooh.
Or not the purple, the white. That purple up here will seal it, though. Oh my god, I feel like this is very scary to fight against. Olimar with... Okay, well, not anymore. All he had was a purple.
Yeah.
So everything Shokio hit him with was going to just hurt.
It's funny. It's kind of incredible to think that a team composition like Wolf Olimar would be the answer. I think it's better knockdown, or better lockdown, I would say, on characters like Kirby. I don't know if the punishes are definitely more defined, especially for a character like ZSS, whose combos definitely take a lot longer than you will.
Yeah.
Compared to someone like Ness and Kirby that definitely just get those stray hits.
Game 3.
Game 3, yes, most definitely.
There's also Birdman didn't get gimped that game, which helped. I think he got gimped once or twice.
Yeah.
Which is always really rough. And little change of pace, switching characters. And Olimar, I don't think he's a better character by any means
yes,
than Zero
I agree.
But he has some better kill confirms off of like stray hits, because like Zero Suit really just has back air. Nothing else is really gonna kill at 80 to 100.
Yeah, it's like back air and then a really judgmental fair, if you will. It's really hard to really define if the fair is going to kill or not.
And that's really hard to you're not just gonna hit raw fair in doubles.
Exactly.
Whereas Olimar, you have down air spike, you got forward air, back air. He got a kill with purple up air. So all of his aerials kill a lot better than Zero Suits. So being able to kill the 2 floaty characters in addition to, you know, change of pace plus Birdman not getting gimped early really helps. Because I know Birdman got gimped once and swallow sided the second time.
Yeah,
and it wasn't even a swallow side because Oracle actually lived.
Yeah, so he let him go and then he just recovered back. So getting a lot more bang for your buck. This is going to be game 3 on to Delfino's Secret. A lot more stable of a stage. Going to be looking for survivability, especially with picks from both Ness and Kirby, you could arguably say. Ness, like we were saying earlier, Ness definitely getting a lot more off of his recovery because the lack of rinse and repeat ability coming out from either characters, Olimar or Wolf.
With this little extra room, I guess PS2 is technically longer, but it feels bad.
And that was there was great teamwork coming out from Oracle and Awestin. Oracle going for a back throw and Awestin being in the general area just to receive that down air. Yeah, and just spacing him off. Oracle a little too far away just to complement off of Austin's any form of punish.
Oh man. I think he tried to shine the up B and make it just disappear. Didn't quite work out.
And still going to be very unfortunate. Shokio playing on point this time. Very weird composition, I would have to say. I don't think in any means I could see Olimar forcing some form of initiative towards or in this doubles lineup.
Nice.
I think it would definitely be more Birdman being on the point, if you were.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't think either of these characters are super strong points. Just because Wolf is obviously a great character, great frame data, but he doesn't have the hitboxes to kind of
wall him out.
And using, as we mentioned earlier, using the lasers is a little bit harder to use in doubles because you're a lot closer to the enemy, and there's a second one, and it's hard to retreat because you don't want to retreat into your teammate
and give up that stage control.
Yeah, because you give up stage control, and then they can't do anything because you're like touching them.
Exactly.
So you force your teammate to either like jump or run away or run into them or shield. It's interesting. Both of these characters are kind of...
They're very oddballs.
Yeah, they don't have great defined roles.
And Austin's punish game has been pretty immaculate during this doubles match, definitely causing big problems for both Captain Birdman and Shokio, respectively, with this down air shenanigans.
Yeah, he's a down air monster.
Yeah. He's very good at landing them. Ooh, that grab going to interrupt, but it looks like Shokio definitely catching on to how to combo off of Wolf.
Nice Dacus. That was, like, very precise. Because he just barely missed Shokio, and he got the kill confirmed.
It was also very hard to see. There were definitely a lot more interactions going on to the point where he could sneak a Dacus.
That was very close to getting, not gimped because he's at over 100, but getting killed.
Great roll just to avoid the further rinse and repeat from Oracle. Missing his positioning and trying to build up any form of percent onto Awestin. Arguably the big punisher of the team.
I think Shokio and Birdman are kind of feeling each other out better right now.
Oh, most definitely.
Their synergy's a lot better. Shokio's kind of, you know, they're in like 1v1s, but then Birdman will get a grab and he'll run over and leave the 1v1 and go kill. Oh my god, I can't believe that fair hit both of them.
Killed 3 people. Killed
this
Olimar.
This is really scary.
Killed Ness, and it killed the Pikmin. Yeah, it's definitely going to rely on the survivability coming out from Captain Birdman, not forcing Shokio into that 2v1.
Yeah.
Not going to die.
Not gonna die from that.
Yeah.
They got some good damage on Awestin.
And this
nice.
is...
This is very much still doable for Awestin. Birdman's probably just going to camp shield a lot.
Trying to go for the back and forth, but once again, reverse back to neutral. Birdman staying still, just trying to gain great positioning to complement Shokio's throws.
That'll seal it for him.
And this is going to be another big speaking point for Shokio's Olimar in the 1v1 against Awestin, avoiding the up air and with the aerial drift.
He has the blue out, so he's probably looking for a grab right here.
Yeah. Yeah, with the red, the extra damage, but tossing out Monique, not going to fall for it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The overlay like stopped for a second after they went off the top. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Gets down there. That was really close.
Wow, yeah. I'm not surprised, but I don't know. I wasn't expecting it, to be completely honest with you.
That's how I feel.
I think recency bias is definitely one of the things that decided my or which made me make my decision, because Oracle Awestin definitely very wishy-washy when entering PM from past doubles results, Oracle specifically, and then Awestin, I think his last results was at was it the first Don't Sleep, or was it
Oracle and Awestin teamed at the first Don't Sleep?
So
I think they got 5th or 7th.
Yeah, which isn't bad. But
me and Dumb Shiny got 3rd. We beat them in winners, and then we played, I think, Studebaker and Wonder. It was Wonder and somebody. It was Wonder and Zeus, and we played them to get the losers semis.
Huh.